I know, boys. Yeah! Good on you, Thomas Burgess! Good on you, Tommy! South Sydney! Yes! Yes! Go! Yes! South Sydney! South Sydney! South Sydney! South Sydney! South Sydney! Go! Go! Yes! 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 Go! Yeah! Yeah! Good on you, Joy! Let's go, boys! South Sydney! South Sydney! South Sydney! South Sydney! Go! Go! Yes! Yes! G'day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name's Cody. I hope you guys are doing very well, guys, on this very fine afternoon, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be going over the anticipated, the traditional All-Stars game, both the men's and the women's, both in this video, going over, which is kicking off on the 15th of February, happening in just a few days' time. As of this date, is 4 days away, on the 15th of February, which coincidentally, that's also my birthday as well. So, not that I get to watch my Rabbitohs play on my birthday, I also get to watch the All-Stars game. Probably not the women's, because I don't think I'll be back in time to watch it, but I get to watch the men's one at least, which happens later on that night. So very excited to watch a lot of footy action on my birthday. I cannot wait. And yes, it is my birthday on the 15th. So should have one very exciting birthday, that's for sure. But anyways, guys, without further ado, before we get into the team list and the review over the teams or over the games, before we get into it, if you guys are new around here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click that notification button. Click that subscribe button as well. That will really help out the channel and put out the channel more for more people to look at. So clicking that subscribe button will really help out, guys. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Hope we can get there before the start of the NRL season. Unlikely, but you never know. But anyways, guys, if you can do that, that would be really appreciated. Anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get into the All-Stars game, and we'll start off with the women's game, of course. The women's game, both are happening from CommBank Stadium, of course. And the first game is kicking off at 5:50 p.m. From CommBank down there at Parramatta. Now, we'll just go through the history of the both the fixtures. So for the women's side of it first, this will be the 14th incarnation of the women's All-Stars, the women's All-Star fixture, whether it was All-Stars or the Indigenous versus Maori series. Doesn't matter. This has been going on since 2011. The only year it didn't happen for the women was 2018. But this will be the 14th time these two have clashed. And since 2019, this will be the 7th clash between each other. And going into this fixture, these two are currently tied at 3-3 apiece since 2019, with Maori winning the first, the third, and the 5th games respectively, and the Indigenous side winning the 2nd, 4th, and 6th, or in this case, last year's game between each other. So if you think about it, the Maori are the ones to win this game, but we will see how this will go between each other. So we're locked at 3-3 apiece in last year's game between each other. The Indigenous side, so the Australian Indigenous, flogged them to win 26-4 in 2023. The Maori side won, winning 18 points to 8. So this will be such a great fixture to watch, whether you're supporting Indigenous or the Maori, or if you're just a neutral, if you're not either Indigenous or Maori, which I'm not either, but it's going to be a very exciting game to watch. Now we'll go through the squads for both players. Now these women are made up with reserve and also first graders from the women's NRL clubs as well. So if I do butcher some of these names, I do apologise. And the same will go for the men's one. So we'll go through the Indigenous side first. So at fullback for the Indigenous, we have Jamie Chapman. On the wings, we have Neckar Davis Walsh, Bobby Law. Moniki Donovan are your wingers. Bobby Law and Jasmine Peters are your centres. Talia Foley Malone and Kira Dibb are your halves. Talisha Harden is the captain, and Khalees Joseph are your props. Quinton Don is your hooker. Olivia Kendrick and Mahalea Murphy and Bree Chester rounds up your back row and lock, respectively. Takia Todd Hunter, Grace Kemp, Tom Mayer, Kelly Signs, and Essie Bunny are your bench players. And there's 3 reserve players for both sides as well. And for your reserves, we have Eva McEwer, Ella Costa, and Leilani Montgomery rounds up your All-Stars Indigenous side. And as for the Maori side, we have Shanice Parker at fullback, Zali Faye and Lily Ann White for your wingers, Jasmine Strange and Anessa Bindle are your centres, Ashley Quinlan and Rainice McGregor are your halves pairings. Your captain for the Maori side is Shannon Moto, and your other prop is Rima Butler. Chinese Tamara is your hooker. Tali Reston Smith and Nafadella George are your back row. Kenley Cherington is your starting lock. Ruben Cherington, Hata Butler, Lakia Clark, and Tyler King round up your bench squads. Like I said, guys, I apologise for the amount of botches for the names, and doesn't get any easier with the reserve players. So, and for the reserves, we have Kiris Hitchela Bettina. That was a good attempt. Tanisha Gray and Pauline Sui Rukar rounds up your Indigenous Maori. Rounds up your Maori 1 through 20. So both these squads have got. Both squads have got excellent defense, excellent in attack as well. But based on history, and I don't think there will be a repeat. I don't think there will be a repeat for one, as in for wins. But to open up for the All-Stars fixtures, we will go the Indigenous All-Stars to win this one. So I'm backing my Indigenous, even though I'm not Indigenous myself. Like, I'm not Aboriginal in either way. But I will back up the women's Indigenous side to win 1-12. To win by 6 points. Scoreline, we're going to go 20 points to 14. Try scores for both. We're going to go Jamie Chapman at fullback for the Indigenous, and for the Maori, we'll go Jasmine Strange to go over for both the sides. So the women's Indigenous to win this one, 1-12. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the better of the two fixtures. We go over the men's one now. Now, kicking off at 8:10 New South Wales time, 7:10 p.m. Queensland time, and 9:10 p.m. New Zealand time. We have the men's Indigenous All-Stars against the men's Maori squad as well. Now, just like the women's, we'll just go over the history of the men's stars, which kicked back all the way in 2010. So this will be the 14th time these two have played. between whether it was the Indigenous versus the NRL All Stars, and then it became Indigenous and Maori. But this will be the 14th time that these two will clash with the NRL, with the All Stars fixture dating back to 2010. Only 2014 and 2018 were the only ones not held due to reasons. I don't really know what the reasons were for not being held, but since 2019 has been Indigenous versus Maori, and this will be the 7th incarnation of that between each other since 2019. And it goes in favour of the Indigenous All-Stars side. The Indigenous has won 3. The Maoris has won 2 of them, and there's been 1 draw thrown in there. The draw came in 2021 when it was 10-all, and that was up at Queensland Country Bank Stadium, which that wasn't the first time these two have played. The last time these two played last year, which was last year, the Indigenous side won 22 points to 14 in an excellent match. And the last time the Maori side won, which was at CommBank last time, the last time they won was in 2022. They won 16 points to 10. And of course, this game is going to be at CommBank. The second time that this fixture for the men's side will be played in Sydney as well. Now we'll go through the squad for both. We'll start with the men's. We'll start with the Indigenous one, of course, the Indigenous All Stars. So at fullback we have Hapusai Tabuai-Fidow from the Dolphins. On the wings from the Titans we have Khan Pereira, and making his first appearance for the All Star side, Tyrone Munro from the Rabbitohs, who at the back end of last year had an excellent end to the season after what he had to go through. Munro is the other winger, also from the Titans and Rabbitohs respectively. Brian Kelly and Jack Whiten are your centres pairing. So, and also at 5'8" from the Titans. God, these are Titans galore here. Jaden Campbell at 5'8". And your other half is Niwali Peru is your halfback. For the forward pack now, for your props from the Rabbitohs, we have Shaq Mitchell. So that's 3 Rabbitohs players, or 4 Rabbitohs players already. No, that is 3, sorry. And Josh Kerr from the Dolphins. Connor Watson from the Roosters is your starting hooker. Dylan Lucas from the Knights. And Josh Curran from the Warriors makes up your back row. Hoperu Peru is your lock. Also from the Rabbitohs, making his first appearance for the All-Stars game, and who's recently signed back to the Rabbitohs till 2027. Tallis Duncan, one of our best young back rowers coming through, is the jersey 14. Brett Naden from the West Tigers. And also another player from the Rabbitohs who's yet to make his first NRL appearance for the Rabbitohs. Jen Sullivan from the Rabbitohs also finds his way into the All-Stars side. And Jacob Alec Wilkini rounds up the 1 through 7-8. Ethan Roberts, Blake Steep, and Jacob Skies rounds up the All-Stars, Indigenous All-Star squad. So that is 5 Rabbitohs players. 5 Indigenous Rabbitohs. Amazing. Just shows you how talented our Indigenous side from the Rabbitohs is, which is just fucking excellent. Great to see all of our players there. Good luck to Jack Whiten, Munro, Shaq Mitchell, and Tallis Duncan as well, to represent our side as well. And now we go through the Maori All-Stars. For his first appearance since 2020 All-Stars fixture, Kalyn Ponga from the Newcastle Knights is at fullback. From the Storm and Broncos respectively, we have William Broadwick and Jesse Arthurs on the wing. From the Knights as well, Dane Gagai, and also we have Maverin Horoti as your centre pairings. From the Warriors and the Dolphins respectively, Chance Nickel-Clocks at 5'8" and Cody Nikorima. Royce Hunt, who has gone to the West Tigers, is your first prop. And James Fisher-Harris, four-peat winner, and he's gone to the Warriors as well. James Fisher-Harris both and Royce Hunt both are in the props. Jordan Ricky from the Broncos, and Jacob Laban is in the background, and Leo Thompson is your starting lock. From the Titans, young, exciting fullback, or current fullback, Kiana Kini. Jazz Tavanga from from Manly now. Zach Docker-Clay, I think he's from the Roosters, and Curtis Morin from the Bulldogs. Rounds up your 1 through 17. And we have 3 players on the reserves for the side as well. Xavier Wilson from the Broncos, Reuben Porter, and Jesse McLean from the Panthers. Rounds up your Maori All-Star side. Who I think is winning this one? Both these squads have got excellent players. And I should point out as well, Jerry Marshall-King is the hooker and from the Dolphins as well for the Maori side. I reckon for this one, both have got excellent squads, but I reckon, in my opinion, the Indigenous side has got the stronger side. So as for that one, I reckon the Indigenous side will win this one as well. So I'm backing both the women's and men's All-Stars side. So we will go Indigenous to win by... We'll go by 4, so I reckon it's going to be closer than the women's one. We will go 30 points to 26, so a high-scoring one, really. And for try scorers, we're going to go 2 for both. Ty Monroe, and we will go Khan Pereira to score. And for the Maori All-Stars, we're going to go bold here. We're going to go Jordan Bricky, and for the boldest one of all, James Fisher-Harris to score for the Maori All-Stars. So I've chosen both the Indigenous sides to win their respective All-Stars fit games. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for you guys when you're around here, and don't forget to turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss out whenever a video gets posted. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. This was very exciting to go over, and I will be back next week to go over the 3rd week of the pre-season challenge, and there'll be no video for about a week or so until we get to the Vegas games, which is happening in 3 weeks. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching as always. Like and subscribe. See you all in the next one.